Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium SPG that we know as leFH18B2, and we're located on the south spawn of Cliff. And the name of the commander of this vehicle is 15JG52 Brouwer. Quite a name, but there you go. And battle has commenced. Now the skin, the leFH18B2 skin, is available to What Arty Noob members free of charge on the website. And you can see in the distance there's a Hummel with the stock gun, and he's also using one of the What Arty Noob skins. And Brouwer, as we'll come to call him, he's headed off into the bushes, provide some cover for him, and he's found his firing position, and I think he's going to now start looking for targets. And there's his first target, it's an A20. Okay, and there's a T67. I think he's going to go after the T67 first. Round out. Oh, it just went behind the T67. He dodged it. Not sure he'll dodge it again. Round out. Oh no, it went right in front that time. That was awkward. Okay, dial in on the A20. No, he's pulled forward. Ah, here's a slower moving target, the KV-1S, but he's lost sight of him. Right, there's a better target to fire at, the Marder 38T, and it goes over the top. Oh, he's having terrible luck with these shots. Right, M4. It's pulled back, going after the Marder 38T, round out, and it lands on the ground next to him. He's having terrible luck here. Everything he aims at moves out of the way before shell arrives. M4, and he gets a hit at last. 438 hit points, and that T67's taken out as well. Round out on the M4 again. This time he gets it. The shell hits the rear engine deck, takes him out the game. Right, M4 M8A1 Tier 4 tank destroyer is no more because he's a wreck. And there's an A20. Oh! And he's tired of life and he's done a lemming right off the cliff into the ground. And he's wiped himself out. Okay, now that KV-85 is getting rather close. So unfortunately the rock was in the way, so he couldn't hit it. But he is adjusting now to shoot at the top of the hill near the lighthouse. And we've got an M5 Stuart who's stationary. Round out. And he's out of the game. 119 hit points, direct hit. Right, the M7 fires a round in. Just hits the ground. He pulled out of the way just in time. There's the M7. Okay, round out. Oh, well, he did get some damage. 45 hit points, and he is tracked. So next round's gone out. And that's tracked him again. 18 hit points. Next round. This should kill him. And it does for 8 hit points. And that's his 4th kill. Right, now he's going after that Type 64. No, there's a KV-1S and a T80. And the KV-1S is just after that Stug 3. Trying to get him lined up. And he's been tracked. Oh, he undid his tracking. He repaired his track, burned his repair kit, and unfortunately we lost the Stug, and we also lost sight of that T80. Now he's fired around him where he thinks it is, and it just, oh, it was close, very close to where the T80 was, but the Hummel makes sure of the T80. Right, there's a Sentinel up on the rocks over here, in the centre. Round out, and he kills him. 221 hit points. Now, where did that KV-1S go? It's rather a good player, but we've lost sight of him. Oh, that was the enemy M44 just hit him. 53 hit points. He must have been spotted. And there's the Type 64. Yes, he was spotted, and he's receiving fire from the Type 64. And he's going to have to move. Can't stay there because the enemy Arty will get him. So he's adjusting his position, and looks like he's going to fire on the KV-1S. No, missed the first one. Dialing him again. He's got a 7.51 second reload. Round out. Kill shot. But unfortunately we lose the Hummel. The Hummel was taken out by the Su-5. And the M44 has taken out the Birch gun. So he's all on his own against 3 Arty. Oh my gum. Well, what to do? He has got a very long view range. He's got a view range of 390 meters, which means he's more than likely going to see the enemy Arty before they see him. But the best thing he can do is set up an ambush and wait for them to come into view, because they're going to have to come to the cap to get him. And so he can wait for them to come into sight and then take them out. Okay, now he's sitting behind that bush and watching for the Arty to appear. Now the mods say that he's only got a 37% chance of winning this battle. And there's the Su-5. Okay, it's been spotted. Dialing in the aim. Get it right. Round out. And a kill shot. And that brings up the high caliber. 160 hit points. But he's having to move because he was spotted by the Su-5. And he shouldn't really be going back to the same spot, because the M44 might try another shot into that spot. Now there's 2 enemy Artys, an M44 and an Su-122A. The M44 has got 4 kills, so he's a good player. The Su-122A has got no kills, but we don't know if he's done any damage. Meanwhile, Brower has got 7 kills, so his next kill will bring him up the Radley Walters. Now we're waiting to see where the M44 will come into sight from. I suspect the M44 will go around and he won't come through the Western Pass, because coming through the Western Pass would be fatal. I think the M44 will come down from the hill, so if he's going to come, he'll come from that direction. The good thing is, though, that rock directly next to Brower will actually protect him and shield him from sight by the M44. But remember, he's still got better view range than the M44 has. M44's got a view range of about 325 meters. He's got a view range of 390 meters. So long as he's got a bush to look through, he can spot the enemy and they can't see him. I think he was thinking about going down into the... Oh, he is going down. And there's the M44. Okay, now, has he been spotted? Did his sixth sense go off? I don't think it did. And there's the M44. And he's on his side. He's turned himself over. And that's a kill shot. 280 hit points. What a thing to do. The M44 turned himself over, incapacitated himself. And Brower has taken advantage of that and now has a Radley Walters. And there's the enemy Arty, the last one, the Su-122, and he has been seen. Now, this is going to be awkward. The Su-122, if he's got the Top Gun, has got a 152mm howitzer. He can easily one-shot Brower. But Brower's got a much faster reloading gun. His 105mm howitzer can actually one-shot that Su-122, but more than likely he'll need 2 shots. But he can reload in time to take out that Su-122. So I think he's backing away, so he becomes unsighted to the Su-122, and then the Su-122 will be tempted to come around the corner and have a go at him. But if he does that, his gun will have to come out of alignment on Brower, and Brower will get a free shot at him before he can turn to point his gun at Brower. Okay, he's changing angle to see if he can look round the corner. And the Su-122 is coming out. He's locked on. He fires, and he's missed. But the Su-122 is coming out to shoot him. And he's reloading, and he derped it. And Brower makes certain and wins the battle. 9 kills. And he's won. And a win rate of 6727. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it was an ace tanker for 15JG52 Brower in the 105 leFH18B2. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 17. A Radley Walters for getting at least 8 kills. He got 9. A High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle. A Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And a Counter Battery Fire medal for getting all 3 of the enemy Arty. The SU-5, the M44, and finally the SU-122A. So let's have a look at team scores. Highest amount of damage, 1,691 hit points. Highest number of kills, 9. Highest base XP, 1,177. He fired 25 rounds, got 10 direct hits, 10 penetration, and 3 splash. Did damage of 1,691 hit points, of which 1,273 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, 1 penetration, and he also received a hit as a result of splash damage. Well, the hit from the penetration was from Type 64. The hits as a result of splash damage was from the M44 before he turned himself over. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles, and I think that's all of the enemy Arty. And he hit 9 of the enemy, which is 3/5 of the enemy team, and killed 3/5 of the enemy team, and did 218 hit points of damage assist. On a premium account, he earned 46,920 credits, and he got 5,000 credit personal mission payout. And after ammunition resupply and repair, he still had 48,070 credits. Excuse me. He received 1,766 XP, and on top of that, he got a personal missions payout of 442, and a bonus for the vehicle being a premium vehicle of 706 XP. So his grand total came to 2,914 altogether. So really good battle. And he says Arty can't carry Ace, Radleys, High Caliber and Counter Battery. Well, yes, Arty do carry, and they carry very well when they're as good as 15JG52 Brower. So congratulations, great result. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that will be featuring in our next video.